a detail that I'm going to tell you about, OneHowTo followers, is how to put on hand wraps. So, let's begin by looking at how to wrap your hands in different ways. The most important thing when wrapping your hands is to take into account your wrist, your thumb, and this part here. Obviously, when we strike, the part that absorbs the strike is the front of the fist. So for this reason, it needs to be well compressed. There are some small bones, and these need to be reinforced. We also need to strengthen this part here, because we might strike against the elbow if the opponent blocks, and the thumb can be bent backwards. The other part is the wrist. When we strike, if we strike badly, or if we're tired, we might not strike as well as we'd like and damage our wrist. So it's important to protect these three main zones. So we'll begin by wrapping the wrist. The order doesn't need to be exactly the same as how I'm showing you now. Then we look at the front part here and the thumb as well. So I'm here reinforcing the different areas. I go to the front part. We could also do it this cross in order to give some better thickness to the wraps at the front of the fist. Return here again. We'll carry on turning the wraps. The order doesn't need to be exactly the same. The most important thing is that once we have the wraps completed, we want to feel that when we squeeze our fist, everything's very compact. So, when I make a fist like this, I can feel that the thumb is well protected, the wrist has some good mobility, and the front part I can feel that it is nice and compact. If I strike with my fist, I'm not going to cause any damage. So this is the most important thing at the beginning for a boxer or any kind of striker. It could be boxing, Muay Thai. It's the most important part of the fist.